name is Adam, and today we are going to start our second video and our last for our cooking game. And this is just the basics. I will probably make one that's a little bit more advanced, maybe like add the whenever we buy something, the price will go up, like a whole text engine for it. But for now, we'll just keep it down to 2 videos. I will keep you guys posted if there will be any more for sneak previews. And let's get started. So first, we're gonna have the star make a clone of itself, and we can do that by create clone of myself. And whenever it starts as a clone, we will need it to go to the back layer. Yes, because then if it goes to the front, which is where it always spawns, it will cover up our original sprite, and then we will not. And when I start as a clone, go to back layer, and this will not go infinitely. It will only repeat 10 times. Yes, for 10 pixels only. We will need a change color, and a change size. Now set the change color to ghost and pick it to whatever you want. But I will keep them all 10 because it's sort of a smooth number and they all sort of go to shape and I like it. But you guys can switch or play around with these whenever you want and with whatever the value you want. So change y by, I will keep it 10 because still I like the number 10, and also it will be nice for the end outlook. Now this clone will have nothing to do once it's done repeating 10 times, so it is going to be absolutely useless. So we are going to need delete this clone, so once it's done doing the animation it will close. Testing time. Everything seems right. When we click it, it goes up, and wow, that looks nice. See that little glitch over there? When one of them goes back up, that means they are gonna go, and whenever they get removed, they sort of like, I have not found a fix for it yet. And where did my wait a minute. Oh, its size is now. Oh, okay. Now let's go to the rocket ship. We want to do the same thing, but I know you guys thought about it and want the words be cloned as well. Well, obviously, when the sprite clicked, we will need a create clone of myself, and when I start as a clone, it will basically do the same thing as this have done. So I'm just gonna do this little trick to copy this, bring it back down, and that's it. Now I will try to make it sort of like spin, because that would sound nice. And speaking of sound, I will also see if there are any sounds available for a coin. I think there are, but now before we do the rocket ship, or you know what, let's test it now. And as you see, nothing is happening because we do not have enough money. Let's just get enough money right now, and the number also went. So this is, I'm just gonna set this to 20 and make it change like by 3 degrees. So I'm gonna try that, and yeah, that's not enough. You know what? I think I'm gonna just leave it to be a without a turn, and Not sure if this is gonna work. This is my first time trying it with this. And yes, it does. It is a little bit fast because we set the size to only 10. So I will set this back, and this will change it by, we just need it to go like this. Time for testing again, and hopefully this is the last time. Yes, it is. And I think if it's -5, it will be a little bit bigger, which is good. Now we need it to switch to a costume that's empty. So go to costumes, make this rocket ship with price. There's a rocket ship with the price. And here I will go back to the original sprite, which should be over here. And this is the same as the rocket ship with text, but we have not altered with it. And it seems like this thing is, sorry, excuse me, I just want to check if this is, yeah, it's very important to keep them in center, and I cannot find the center. I'll just eyeball it. Okay, that looks good enough, because if you don't put it in front of the center, this could sort of like, when you rotate it, it could spin like this instead of just spin like upside down or stuff. And that's because the costume is switched, or yeah. So now we have rocket ship A. I will give it that name because I think when we have other updates, we will add more versions. Like when it goes up, it will be animated. I'm not so sure, but okay. When I start as a clone, before it starts the animation, switch costume to A, and then let's see. Now time for our final test. Start clicking. We have enough money, and that looks nice. Now I have an idea for the star going up and down, sort of like an idle game, and that is very easy, just by when green flag clicked, forever. And this is one of the not really good blocks, but it will help us for now, since the adding extra code, I have tried it, and it sort of like teleports it around. So glide is the one we will be using today. I think I will make it go up by 7 pixels and then go down by also 7 pixels. So now let's see. Oh, and when we start as a clone, or when we start the game, we need to go reset. And now it looks a little floating up and down. And yes, our animations still work. And yes, they all work. And this has been nice. Thank you all. Please consider liking and subscribing. See you next time.